Blackstone Audio presents The Patriot's History Reader, Essential Documents for Every American, by Larry Schweikart, Dave Dougherty, and Michael Allen. Introduction. Since A Patriot's History of the United States was published in 2004, it has become the foremost book on modern American history that defends the United States as a predominantly liberating country, grounded in law, and founded on Judeo-Christian principles. By empowering the so-called common man throughout its period of territorial expansion, and by continuously extending voting and civil rights to previously ineligible groups, the nation not only became the freest in human history, but arguably the most equal. The unique political philosophy implicit in these actions, giving rise to what is often referred to as American exceptionalism, constituted an experiment in democracy that was never attempted before the rise of the United States. Yet this exceptionalism did not come without struggles, sometimes against foreign oppressors and tyrannies, and sometimes against domestic foes. In its formation, the United States carried a potential seed of its own destruction, the institution of slavery. And after multiple compromises papered over this growing abscess, the Civil War forced a denouement. Over time, America's population became increasingly diverse, bringing about racial, religious, ethnic, and political tensions, which have at times threatened the very fabric of American society, particularly when resources were scarce. Remarkably, America has survived to the present day under a continuous government, and the inherent flexibility of the Constitution and other founding documents has allowed the American government to preserve the Republic while adapting to challenges unknown and unimaginable to its founders. Our goal in this book is to provide teachers, parents, students, and lay readers with primary source documents that will enhance and illustrate the ideas and principles elaborated in A Patriot's History of the United States. It is designed to give the freedom and choices, and while we have debated and discussed our decisions, taking many texts out, putting others in, ultimately it is the individual who must decide which documents bear the most intense analysis. At the same time, we hope this book provides anyone interested in our history a collection of some of the central documents, placed within a context that will aid them in understanding the time, place, and above all, the philosophical setting of these primary sources. Perhaps one of the most positive recent trends, brought on partly in response to recent government expansion and the overall liberalization of America, has been a renewed interest among average Americans in the Constitution. That is, for the first time in many cases, ordinary people are acquiring copies of the Constitution and other founding documents to determine what the founders of this nation intended.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?